So we're going to get started either sitting up tall or lying on your back. It's your choice. Just to add in some grounding. I want you to take your attention to every single part of your body that is touching a surface. Starting at the toes, and as you travel up and find all the places that are connected to something, the ground, your mat, a chair, notice how it feels with that connection. Now starting at the feet, working your way up, notice all the places that are not touching anything. Your knees, perhaps. If you're lying down, your belly isn't touching anything. If you're sitting up, your back isn't. Just scan your body and take notice. Feel the space around you. Now start to notice your breath. Feel the way the air feels going through your nostrils, down through the back of your throat, and filling up your center. Feel your diaphragm press in as the air finds its way back out the way it came in. Throughout practice, do your best to keep your lips sealed, but your jaw relaxed. When we breathe in and out of our nostrils, we're creating some internal fire. This is what's known as tapas, spelled T-A-P-A-S. Very much like small finger foods you might get in Spain. Except it's one of, or part of, one of the 8 limbs of yoga, the niyamas. It's a practice to cultivate. Tapas not only means fire, burning, it also means discipline. When we practice yoga, we practice controlling the breath. We're not only creating internal heat, helping our muscles relax and our mind be at ease, we're also cultivating the discipline of showing up even when we don't feel like it. Tapas means that we're cultivating that discipline not only on our mat, but anything that we follow through with. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up above your head. Look up towards your hands. Palms face away. Exhale, press the air around you down. Flip your palms up. Inhale, reach up. Look up towards your hands. Turn your palms away. Exhale, press the air around you down. Repeat like this, move with your breath. Just like in the beginning, Take note of how your breath feels coming in and out. Take note of all the places connected to the earth and all the space around you. Next time you inhale, keep your arms up, keep them up there. Stretch up a little taller, a little bit more, and bring your hands together down through heart center as you exhale. Close your eyes for a moment and set an intention for your practice. With the theme being tapas or internal fire, perhaps your intention is when something is difficult to take a couple of extra breaths before moving. Perhaps it's to be more mindful of the heat you're creating with your breath, to keep you in the present moment. Open your eyes. We're going to come into cat-cow. You can either do this seated or come onto the hands and knees in a tabletop position. Inhale, your chest pulls forward, broaden through the collarbones, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round the back. Belly button goes towards the spine. Move like this on your own. Listen to the sound of your breath. Feel the places you are connected and the places that have space around them. Coming back to a neutral spine, we will work on some balance. This works best if you are on your hands and knees. That can be on the floor or perhaps on a firm bed nearby. Press your left hand into the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm out in front of you. Gaze down towards your left thumb. Back of your neck is long. Press the top of your right foot into the mat as well. Feel connected. Feel the balance and grounding between the left hand and the right shin. Keeping your gaze down, lift your left leg up behind you. Straighten it out. Your right hand is reaching forward as far as it can. Your left toes are reaching back. Feel the connection, the top of your foot pressing into the mat. Feel the connection of your left palm pressing down. Creating tapas and staying focused on one spot right below your eyes. Exhale, lower your right hand and your left knee. Switching sides. Right hand is pressing, left arm reaches out in front of you. Feel all four corners of your right palm pressing. Push into the ground so that you're not sinking into your shoulders, they're activated. Now feel the top of your left foot on the mat. Feel your shin trying to press into it, and then slowly lift the right leg behind you. Toes pointing away. Feel the connection. The top of the left foot pressing into the mat. The right palm pressing the earth away. Left fingertips stretching in front. Right stretching behind. Breathing in energy. Exhaling any self-doubt. Breathing in strength. Exhaling anything that isn't serving you in this moment. And slowly bring it back down. Coming into downward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Press your hips back. This is also very possible to do with your hands on a bed nearby. Your tailbones going up and back. Your inner thighs are spiraling in and behind you. Your gaze is at your shins, your knees, or your thighs. Your palms are pressing firm, your upper back broadens. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins, long, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in the knees and rise all the way up, sturdy and steady. Arms reach over your head, gaze follows. Hands meet, exhale, hands through heart center. Hands by your side, Tadasana mountain pose. We'll do 5 half sun salutations. I'll cue the first 2 and we'll do the last 3 on our own. Feel your feet grounded when you're in Tadasana. Hip points lifting, ribs softening down, shins pull back, feet planted. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, reach out and hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins, long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, stretch high. Exhale, hands through heart center, hands by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Listen to the sound of your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, stretch up. Exhale, hands through heart center, hands by your side. We'll do 3 more rounds on our own. Move with your breath. Last round here, finishing up. Nicely done. Meeting in Tadasana, standing tall, chin slightly tucked, shins pull back, thighs are activated and lifting, hip points lift. Fingertips stretch towards the ground as the crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Place your hands on your hips, step your right foot forward, and then step your left foot back. So we've stepped forward about a foot and stepped back about a foot. Both legs are straight. Back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. Hips are facing forward in a neutral position. Inhale, lengthen up, stretch your heart towards the ceiling. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. Your heart is reaching out forward. Both legs are straight. Now see if you can put more weight on the back heel. This might be nice if you have 2 blocks nearby or a chair to put your hands on the chair so you can focus more on lengthening tailbone to crown and lengthening the limbs. Or your hands on a block, pressing down on either side. Keep trying to bring the left hip point forward and the right hip crease back. Take more of your weight back onto the left heel. This is known as pyramid pose. With every inhale, lengthening the space between your tailbone and the top of your head. As you exhale, slight twist towards the right, lining up your sternum with your thigh. Either stay here for the next 3 breaths, or you can start to fold forward over the right leg. Inhale, coming back up. Setting up for balance. Let's stand up first. Bring your hands to your waist and step your left foot up to meet your right. Now take a few steps back. So either you have a chair or a high surface, a bed here, or you have your 2 blocks on the high level. We're going to go into a standing L. If you'd like to watch me first, watch me first. You'll start with the right foot, maybe about 2 feet or so back from where you'll put your hands. You'll bend the knee and place your hands on the surface. Once there, lift the back leg off the ground. Ideally, we want our body to get into the shape of a letter T. You'll notice shoulders are over elbows, over wrists, and hip is over knee, over ankle. We don't want to lean forward too far, and we don't want to lean back too much, or that will strain the hips. The left hip drops, and you press back through the toes, just like we did towards the beginning of class. The only difference is we're a level higher and we're not stretching our right arm out. Okay? If you're not there yet, meet me there. Take your time. Find your hand placement first. You should feel a lot of sensation in your right butt cheek. You should feel a lot of sensation in your left leg. You might be shaking. We're creating tapas, internal heat. We're creating discipline, knowing that we are strong enough to breathe through something that might be challenging or slightly uncomfortable. On your next exhale, bring your left foot down to meet the right. Woo, that feels good. With your knees bent, inhale, rise up, reach your arms up. Hands meet, exhale, hands through heart center. Make 2 fists and rotate your wrists in one direction. Then switch. Hands on your hips. Pyramid pose, left side. Step the left foot forward about a foot. Then step the right foot back about the same. So there should be about 3 feet or so in between. Right foot's out 45 degrees. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Inhale, lengthen, heart goes up. As you exhale, reach out with the crown of your head and your chest. Left hip crease is going back, right hip point's coming forward. Hands can come down to a bed, a chair, or your hands can come to the 2 blocks at the high level. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice everywhere your feet are connected, where they feel disconnected, and see if you can make all the corners of your foot on both feet connect more. Feel your weight going back, the outside of the right foot heavy. Feel the crown of your head reaching forward, lengthening through your spine. Open your eyes, gaze is down. Slight twist to the left, lining up the sternum with the top of the left thigh. For the next 3 breaths, either stay here, feeling length, or if you'd like to start folding, we're keeping the same length, except we're reaching down. Nice. Slowly bend the left leg, rising back up, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands on your waist, step your right foot up to meet your left. Take a couple of steps back. Just like we did standing L on the right side, we'll do the left. No need to watch me unless you think it's fun. You feel your left foot grounding, bending down, placing your hands either on the bed, the chair, or the high blocks. Line up your shoulders first. Make sure that your hip is right over your left ankle. Then lift your right leg up behind you. Drop the right hip slightly, because we tend to open the right hip up because it's easier, it's less work. I want you to think of a time where you put in the work. A time when something wasn't easy, but you did it anyway. Think about how that felt. Keep stretching the crown of the head forward. Keep pushing into the blocks or the chair below. Keep reaching back with the right toes. Sides of the waist are hugging in towards the sky. You got this. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. You can do anything for 2 breaths. And slowly bring the right foot to meet the left. Woo, my booty. Bend your knees, inhale, reach the arms up. Exactly. Exhale, hands through heart center, hands by your side. Awesome work. A little bit more balance. Coming in to Vrikshasana, tree pose, hands on your waist. Stand firmly on the left foot. Turn your right toes out as far as they'll go. So the left leg straight, right knee is bent. Then work onto the ball of the right foot and bring the right heel to the left ankle. So our hips are neutral, but we're opening and externally rotating with the right thigh. Think about your right hip coming forward and your right knee going back. Keep your gaze at one place. Feel the ground below your left foot. Feel the connection. Feel yourself growing a little bit more and reach your arms up, growing your tree. Maybe your tree is swaying a little bit. It's perfectly normal. If you notice yourself holding your breath, just keep breathing. And exhale, hands through heart center. Untuck the right toes. Stand on both feet, hands by your side. Close your eyes for a moment in Tadasana. Open your eyes, hands on your waist, switching sides. Feel the right foot grounding, spread your toes. Same thing, left knee goes out to the side, left foot goes out to the left. And come on to the left toes. And bring the left heel towards the right ankle. Many times like this, your right hip will dump out. See if you can take your right thigh towards the left. Standing stronger and taller. Feel the connection from your heel up through the center, going through the crown of your head. Reach your arms up, grow your tree. And bring your hands through heart center as you exhale. Untuck your left toes and stand tall. Hands by your side, Tadasana, close your eyes. Notice how grounded you are, how connected you feel from the soles of your feet up through your center. Slowly open your eyes and let's make our way down onto our backs. Either on a bed or on your mat. Take your time getting there. Both knees are bent. Setting up for figure 4. Bring your right knee in, and your right knee will go out to the right as you cross your right ankle over your left thigh. A strap is also really nice to use here in case you're not able to cross the ankle over the thigh, to have the strap where the ankle is and keep the shoulders grounded. Otherwise, we're crossing right ankle over the thigh. If you need to step the left foot away further, the further away the left foot is, the more space you'll have. The further in, the more intense. Either stay here and press into the right thigh with the right hand, opening up. You should feel a stretch on the groin area of the right hip. Or stay there, or wrap your hands behind your left thigh. Right elbow presses into the thigh as you pull the left thigh in. The stretch now goes from the inside of the thigh to your right butt cheek, which feels really nice after the balancing poses we did. It's a nice stretch to the gluteus maximus. Slowly coming out, untuck the right foot off of the left thigh and switch sides. Left ankle goes over right thigh. Stay here for a moment and press into the left thigh with your left hand, feeling more of an opening in the left hip crease. Either stay here or clasp your hands behind your right thigh and press your left elbow into the left thigh. Hugging the right leg in. And slowly coming out, uncross the legs. Both knees are bent, setting up for one round of bridge, 5 breaths. Press your hands into the floor below you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Spread your toes, feel your feet connected. And as you inhale, lift the hips up. Your tailbone goes towards your knees. Maybe close your eyes and focus on what's touching the ground and where there's space. Inhaling strength. Exhaling limiting beliefs. Inhaling energy. Exhaling things that no longer serve you. Press a little bit higher. Press your heels down, your tailbone towards the knees, your hands press firm for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down. Take your arms out to the side and windshield wiper your knees from left to right a few times. Once you're back through center, set up for Shavasana. Straighten the legs one at a time. Your toes flop out. Your arms are down by your sides, maybe out some. Palms face up. Lengthen the back of your neck. Relax your seat. Let your breath return to normal. Gently remove the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw and the space between your brows. Take one deep inhale through your nose. Purse your lips and blow the air out. Do one more. Deep inhale through the nose. Purse your lips and blow all the air out. Now returning to normal breath, letting go of any tension, any expectations, and releasing the tapas, the fire that we created. Shavasana. Good thought enters your head. See if you can just watch it float by. And take your internal gaze to the space between your brows. You might see color. Perhaps you just see an empty, everlasting void. Perhaps that void is just what serenity looks like without light. Doing your best to let go of any external distractions. Be here now, Be here now. 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 Take 3 very deep breaths before moving. After your 3rd deep breath, begin to add movement, small movements to the fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. On your next inhale, take a long body stretch. As you exhale, rolling over to one side. Stay there for a moment. Feel all the places your body is connected. And feel all of the space you've created within you and around you. Press yourself up to a seated pose. Sit up tall, slight tuck of the chin to lengthen the back of the neck. Bring your hands to heart center. Press your thumbs into your sternum. We'll close the practice with 3 Om Shanti Shanti Shantis. The Om will be 3 seconds. I'll do the first one, and then let's do the last 2 together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for letting me guide you in today's practice. And wonderful job creating tapas, internal fire, and discipline. I'll see you next time. Namaste. Hooray, yoga! Great job.